Y'all, it has literally been freezing these past couple days. We're in Richmond, Virginia right now. Can you see my breath? I can see it. I don't know if it'll translate on camera. Last night was the day that I got kicked out of a store for one of my first times, just for scanning stuff, not even for filming. So that frustrated me to no end. So I'm hoping today we can actually spend some decent money, because I was only able to walk out of there with like 25 bucks. But you'll know that if you watch the video. It's 9:09 right now, and I'm going to try to be done by around noon. So I'm going to try to maximize my time, which means we probably won't be going to this Burlington, even though it's pretty close. And just because Burlington sucks in general. My goal is going to be to spend $500, which is a little bit preposterous. I don't know if we'll be able to do it. I'll be happy with $100 an hour. But there are a couple stores in this plaza that I think can make that happen. Ross, TJ Maxx, and Office Max. No time to waste. It's 9:11 now. Let's get moving and see if we can't spend $500. So because filming does take a pretty decent amount of my time when I'm in these stores, I think we'll probably be doing a couple time lapses, just talking through a lot of products after I find whether or not they're profitable. Because I still like to give you guys an idea of exactly what I'm selling, or at least how I'm making those decisions, but I don't have a lot of time today. So what we're gonna be doing in this store is going through, I'll check the shoes first because I wanna see if they have any soccer cleats, because I'm a sucker for that. And then we'll head over into the cosmetics and source that a little bit. I'm gonna try not to spend too much time there, because I've wasted a lot of time there in the past little bit. Not really wasting time, just learning a lot, but we're gonna try to take what I've learned and actually apply it today. And then we'll just kind of head around the store counterclockwise, going through kind of their electronics in the back, and they have like some outdoor gear. So hopefully we'll be able to find a decent amount today, and we can walk out of here in like 30-45 minutes with $100 plus. All right, it's 9:35. We've already found over $100 of stuff. A couple problems though. This right here is $25. Let me know if you buy it. I think I'm gonna get it because I'm really familiar with the brand and I know it should sell. So when we scan it up, $25, remember, so you only get back $34.19. So it's only like a 28% return on investment, because you're making like $8 or $9. Amazon is on the listing, but I've competed with them on this brand, Skull Candy, before and been fine. I'm actually gonna end up picking them up. I'm thinking about just sending one in and keep the other two, but I don't want to test it during Q4. I'm just gonna send them all in. I might have to eat some money, but worst case, I think it'll just be like the Skull Candy that I had in this video, where I just had to lower the price and lost $1 on each of them, which isn't the end of the world, especially when I could be making like $20 off a really fast purchase. The one thing that's weird though, you see all these Under Armour gloves. I'm ungated in Under Armour, but for some reason, sometimes the brands ungate you in some categories and others, so I'm not actually ungated in Under Armour gloves, which is a pain, because I could have made a lot of money back there. Did find some decent stuff in socks, found some weird conditioners, $8 get me back $15, so that's a win. So I'm gonna try to get up to $100 of profit in this store. I'm at $116 just about at buy cost, and I think I'm probably only at about like $60 or $70 of profit. Totally just realized I went the opposite way that I said before. I'm a little frustrated. This right here is $3.99, so $4. If you look it up on Spotify too, and you don't know how to check the price that's normally there, since there's no price, you go to research, camel, and it's $14.99. So that's really awesome, because I would get back $9.58, which means I'm making over 100%, $5.50 profit. The problem is it expires in like 2 months, February 23rd, and you need 90 days at a minimum, which really sucks. I was hoping it said 2023, so I can't send that in. I did find a decent amount of toys. I'm normally not finding toys. This is 50% ROI, some Fortnite toys that I can sell. This is 60 or 70% ROI. There were a bunch of them that are over here that you would only make $1.50 on, which is a pain. And some of them you wouldn't make anything. If I had sold it before, I might pick those up, but I'm still trying to stay at least over 50% ROI, except for that Skull Candy stuff and stuff that I know will sell, like guaranteed. It's 9:46 now, so we still got, actually it's probably been about 45 minutes. Hopefully I'll get out of here by 10. I totally thought that I had my extra camera batteries in my little bag that I take, but I didn't. I did find like $270 worth of stuff though, but my number on the buy list was different than what Ross had. So I'm quickly gonna double check everything here and make sure I got charged the correct amount, and then we'll head over to TJ Maxx. Right now we are at a little later than I thought we'd be, but I mean we spent $200 already, so we're on the way. It's 10:20, so that's not very bad. Got like an hour and a half left. Hopefully TJ Maxx will be the same amount as Ross, and we'll be at our $500. I only put one of these and I bought two, so I got an extra $7 of profit. All right, if you want to see everything that I bought, get ready to pause. That's it. Maybe that'll give you some ideas. Here's the side angle. The one good thing is I did find some chocolates. They're $3.79. You get back like $6, 6 and change, which is pretty good. And they expire in basically a year. They're gonna be great for the holidays. The good thing too is, since it's like 30 degrees outside, my fridge, which maintains like 37 degrees, has been warmer than the inside of the van recently. So I'm not too worried that those are gonna melt. Oh shoot, we're about to head, oh jeez. Just tripped over my heater, so that's fun. About to head to TJ Maxx, but I'm pretty sure I just realized I have a bunch of Ross credits in here, because I haven't been going to Ross's lately. Maybe I used them in Cleveland. I hope so. Alright, TJ Maxx. There's also the other Maxx, Office Max. It's 10:35 right now, so we have about an hour and a half left. Hit up these two stores and hopefully spend $230. I'm gonna kind of fly through this store. I might skip a couple sections or just glance through them to see stuff that I'm familiar with. The good thing too is though, because I'm doing my buy list in stores now, we're gonna be able to go over actual potential profits in inventory lab at the end of the video. So for Ross, TJ Maxx, and Office Max, you should be able to see exactly how much I should make. I'm gonna start with the moleskins though, because that's normally where I make the most profit. Check them up front first here, and then in the back. I'm always looking for plastic wrap and journals. So these, I've sold some of those. Now they're selling for really bad prices. I might check them again because I always just check them just in case. No moleskins here. Check this real quick just to see if anything's changed in the past little bit. From what I remember, it was selling for pretty much the same price as... Nope, actually it's not found right now. Let's go check from in the back. I do see some dog treats though that are here that I've been looking for at all the TJ Maxx and Marshalls because I sent in 15 and they sold out in like the first day. I'm definitely gonna pick up a bunch of those. I haven't found many moleskins. Wondering if it's like after the holidays they'll be here, but I really want to find them. Okay, here's the journals. Here we go. There's some moleskins. Weird, I've never seen these before. Alright, I hope those moleskins are good. They're $10 here. A lot of times that means they'll sell for $30 to $40 on Amazon. This is good. It's still in the packaging. I'll just put an extra poly bag around it if it is profitable. I always check the UPC on these because they have stuff that looks similar, but some of it's plain, some of it's ruled. And this one, not going to be worth it. You only get back $11 through the rest of the store. I've only really found these three things. Should be about $20 of profit on $36 of buy cost. But something that's interesting that I found in this kitchen section over here, I'm not scanning a lot, I'm just kind of floating around between a couple areas before I go hit hard some stuff that I think I should be able to sell. But these guys, what's really interesting about these milk frothers is, look, they have Amazon labels on them. It's just straight up Amazon label, and this one is FNSKU label, obviously, because of the X number. So I'm wondering if now that they've changed to doing a lot of liquidation for inventory that you're doing removals for, they're selling it to companies like this. So we might be seeing Amazon inventory here. So I'm probably gonna end up staying away from a lot of that, but pretty interesting. I don't know if anyone knows anything about that.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
So a lot of this is replenishments of stuff that I've already bought here at TJ Maxx. Glad that they had it here. Some of it I feel like I'm overbuying a little bit. For instance, the blue ones of those pet treats, I've sold 5 of. I think is actually an 80% return on investment, but I sold 5 in the past week. So I have 13 left, so I might have overbought a little bit because I think I bought another 15 of them. That's just assuming that these next 2 weeks I'm gonna sell the same amount. 2.5 weeks in, I'll have sold out, and then I'll have bought another 3 weeks worth of inventory. So everything that I have here, plus what I have at Amazon, should be sold within about a month. That is if they check that in time, because my stuff has taken a while to actually get to the correct fulfillment centers, especially because my last shipment I made a massive mistake and accidentally said that my location was Alaska instead of Virginia. We spent $225, so we're getting really close. I think we're like less than $5 off. I'm spending $500 so far. I think our profit's only around $300 though. Not bad for 2.5 hours of work, but also not the best that I've ever done. Where is this gonna go now? So now let's go check out Office Max. It is only 11:30 though, so we still have 35 minutes until 12 o'clock, which means it's only been like 2 hours and 20 minutes of sourcing, and we spent almost $500. $200 an hour isn't that bad. I've never been so nervous to try to spend $5 in my life. I just hope it's like Staples and they have a nice big clearance section. Otherwise, I don't know what I'll be able to find here. If they don't have a clearance section, I'll probably walk out, but not before we check out the potential profit from TJ Maxx and Raw. Oh, we already got a sale, so those are $10. Logitech mouses, I've been finding these at a lot of places, but they normally get back like 13. Let's see if this is different. But this is a good start. See about making a quick profit. Dude, office supply stores are turning out to be pretty clutch. This one's not worth it. It's $14. You only get back $9.22, so you lose money. This one looks cool. Maybe it's worth more. Nope. After tax, you'd probably be breaking even. Last guy. Ooh, this one you'd make $4.41. Everyone's high on the listing. Not restricted. That's really good. It's only like a 40% ROI, but it's on something that probably sells a lot. One trick that I have is since this is 1800 rank out of 1,000,000, there's not really technically a rank. So even if you go look at the Keep It chart, you're not even really gonna see anything, more than likely. Yeah, nothing. But what you can do here is go check on the Amazon listing. We can see that there's 8 reviews, which means it's probably sold a decent bit. Because it only has 8 reviews and not like upwards of 100, I actually don't think I'm gonna buy this. If I had a lot more capital to spend, I think I would pick them up, but since there's so many FBA offers, I'm gonna end up putting this one back. But if it was 50%, I'd be taking it home. All right, let's hope I can find something though. This is a promising start. You know, it's wild. I've been walking around this whole store. I found some stuff. This is $1.04. You get back like $1.95. So I bought 6 of them. So I should make another $5 off those. I think I'm finally above my $500. But I should have just assumed that the clearance section was right at the back of the store. We'll be checking this out. And hopefully we'll have some stuff. It's only 10:40 now, so we should be out of here pretty soon. Hopefully another $50, maybe. I doubt it. Way worse than Staples. That clearance section was not good. I found $20 worth of stuff, I guess. It's kind of questionable. I'm gonna get it. These guys, it's $4 here. You get back $21. Amazon is on the listing, so I can undercut them on price, no problem. The only problem though is that Keepa is showing that it hasn't really sold since October, but it did sell like 10 times before then. So if I hold on to it, buy 5 or 6 of them, they're only $4 here. I can wait on $15 of profit, no problem. And hopefully my repricer will mess with the price enough that I get some sales. Link for the repricer down in the description for an upgraded free trial if you want. I'm gonna go through the rest of the store. If I find anything interesting, I'll show you. They have a second clearance section for tech stuff. It hasn't been great. If these were on Amazon, they'd be awesome. But I did find this, $12.95 here. Get back $35 on Amazon. Definitely picking this guy up. Not a bad haul, not a great haul. Kind of surprised I nailed it on the price, $52.07. And nailed it on the time too, because it's 12:01 right now. So that was perfect. I've already sent all my buy lists over to my email, so we'll just input them into Inventory Lab. I already have some inventory, you probably saw on the back of the van. So we'll just add it to that shipment and see how much we spent versus what our potential profit would be. One thing to know is that I do overestimate the taxes. So my buy cost is going to be about $1 or $2 more expensive in every single scenario today than what we actually spent on the credit card. That way, since I'm traveling so much, I'm not just always changing the tax rates. I could just keep it right around 7% because most places are lower than that. And if it is higher, then I can adjust it at that point. All right, we're gonna break out the trusty whiteboard. Right now, when I head into Inventory Lab, I'm gonna see how much I already have in terms of buy cost and potential profit, because that's the main things we'll be tracking. So right now, our buy cost is $293.58, and our net profit's $243.81. We're gonna add about $545 to that, and hopefully we'll add at least $500 to that number too. And that's always a toss-up for me, because a lot of times I'm buying stuff that's at like 30 to 50% ROI, because I know it's gonna sell, and I feel like I buy a lot of that, and then I don't realize how much stuff I buy that's at like 200% ROI, so I'm interested to see. Starting out at $293.58 to $43.81. We'll start out with Ross, then TJ Maxx, and finally Office Max to see how much we actually made today, or should make after we ship it all in. And this does include shipping, in case you're wondering. One thing it doesn't include is mileage, because that's just a deduction that I take after everything, and so I don't like to include that, because we can also add back in credit card points, because this $550 was all at a 1.5% credit card points, so I'm gonna earn $8 back on that. So I guess we could add that to profit, but we're not gonna worry about any of that. So Ross, select file. Hopefully nothing is like hazmat or restricted or anything. Sometimes I miss a hazmat, but I try to check it in the store, and it looks like we're good. And let's see how much our numbers change. Totals $575, and our profit $443.33. Ross totals then, I should not try to do this in my head, spent $281.17. We added $199.52 in profit, but that'll give us a return on investment of 70.96%, which is pretty good. Oof, not great. I think I accidentally stopped recording at some point, and I don't exactly remember when it was, but added up to 802 in Inventory Lab, so subtracting that from there, we spent $227.25. Potential profit was now $589.09, so subtracting that from that, it's $145.76. So our ROI here is less. It's only 64.14%, but it's still over 50% ROI, which is not the end of the world. Last, we're going to take a look at Office Max. Not Office Depot, I almost said. And it should be the highest ROI of the three, but also the one that I'm not sure about stuff because it's all new. See how much it changes by. Ooh, one of them was removed. Oh, that's weird. Those things say that they're hazmat. These wall organizers, hazmat or not in catalog. What the frick? I'm gonna have to go return those like right now. That sucks. That is the benefit of doing this right now though. That's gonna lower that by a lot. We have $833.13. So we spent, now that we couldn't spend that, total of $31.13. And potential profit, $618.90. So we're gonna add actually a decent bit, $29.81. So our ROI is closest to 100%, still not 100% though. I think if I would have spent more time in those stores, I could have found more stuff that was at 100% ROI, but I'm not at about where we're at right now. 95.76% ROI. So let's look at the totals now. $539.55 spent, $375.09 potential profit for a 69.52% ROI, which is not great, but I do have some academies coming up in the next couple of weeks that I'm stoked for, so subscribe for that. Otherwise, watch the video where I went to Gabe's and freaked out because they didn't let me keep sourcing there, or some of my shipment videos, or the one that YouTube thinks you'll like the best. Also, if you're sticking around, drop a like in the video if you haven't already. That really helps out in the algorithm, and I appreciate you. Peace.